So today we're going to be testing the engine coolant temperature sensor on this 98 Acura TL with the 3.2 liter engine. We have the coolant temperature sensor right here, and we have it back probed in both the wires with these pins, and we're going to be measuring that with our voltmeter and also monitoring the temperature with a scan tool.
So now we're in the vehicle, and Acura has this very unusual OBD2 port connection. It is right here in the ashtray.
So now we have our multimeter hooked up through the connector that we back probed, and we also have our scan tool hooked up to the OBD2 port, and we are monitoring the voltage for the sensor and the temperature of the sensor.
So now we're going to start the vehicle. As you can see here, the voltage is the same on both readings, and the voltage is going down as the temperature is increasing. So now we have everything unplugged, and we're going to disconnect this sensor, and we're going to see the reading on the scan tool.
Now we have the connector unplugged, and we have the probes for the multimeter on the sensor itself, and we're doing an ohms test, and this is the current reading at operating temperature.
So now we're going to be testing the throttle position sensor. It is located right here with a 3-pin connector right here, and we're going to be seeing all the different readings we get.
So here's the connector with the 3 wires coming out the back, and we're going to insert a picture of the diagram for what each of these 3 wires do, and we're going to back probe them and see what readings we get. So now we have the connector back probed between the 2nd and 3rd pin on the connector, and we're going to move the throttle over here from the cable and see what it does on the multimeter. So as you can see, as we open the throttle more and more, the voltage goes up. And then when we close the throttle, the voltage goes back down.
Now we have the digital multimeter between the 1st and 3rd connector, and it is on ohms. And you can see right now as I change the throttle, it changes.
So as you can see from inside the vehicle, there is no accelerator pedal position sensor. It is just directly connected to the throttle linkage up there, and it just has this spring that returns it to place, but there's no sensor.
So there's no change in performance, but as you can see here, there is a check engine light. And as you can see here, we have a code for a throttle position sensor with low input.